All right, friends. So here is another installment of Let's Frickin' Frankenplan. Now, this one isn't so much about Frankenplanning as much as the initial setups that I have done before. So check it out above. I will link my initial Frankenplan video where I combined my Flower Power Hourly with my Daily Duo, and yeah, I mean it was pretty cool. I think I did good. Now, what I have done again and again is, because of the bulk that the additional Flower Power stuff brings in, the hourly pages, plus I have 2 calendars in here, one for content and one for my regular life. I tend to only have like 4 months on a coil rather than the regular 6 months. So what I've been doing is I've been taking them out as well. So I don't even know how to explain this, but here, let me show you. So basically, what I have in my planner right now is the beginning. Okay, so I have my vellum, my hourly layout, and my everything Flower Power that I could get in here, I did. So that was the school schedule, and of course it is no more. So I tend to not use these as much in the beginning as I start throwing things in the back. Everybody wants to know, oh, how can I use those boxes? Well, if you're not entirely sure, just leave them alone and start popping stuff in. So I just put the months in, and as things come along, I put it in. And I also refer back to this when I'm setting up a new planner. Next, I think I put the other set in because I was gonna kind of use this as for content, but when it came to time for like school stuff, I didn't know what to think, and I thought that I didn't know if I needed to put a whole new calendar in here, so I left it blank. We can get rid of that because that is irrelevant. So then just holidays, events, sales to inspire me. As you can see, I didn't use this yet, but we have 6 more months in this planner, so I plan on using this again as well. All right, so now we have just some stuff, and what I did was I kept in the months. Okay, August, September, October. Now here's where I have my bulk. Okay, October, November, and December leave me with this much of a chunk. So I'm going to get rid of all the pages in between. I will just keep my November regular calendar and my December regular calendar, not my December content calendar. And then everything going forward. So in here right now, I have January, 2 calendars, and all of which comes with, and then I just have February's calendar, like just the calendar, not everything else. Then I have my junk in the back, my junk in the trunk, and that's that. So here's what we're keeping. We're gonna keep this, and we're just gonna keep this here, not even this, and the date, just 1 and 2 of these, and add in this, which will be February's guts. So remember, I already have February's month in there, and then I'm gonna put February's guts in. Then we have March, 2 Marches, okay? We have March's guts, April, and then I'm just gonna pop in the calendar for May. Just like I have just February's calendar, I'm just gonna put in May's calendar, just like I have February only back here as well. Now, the only difference that I'm going to do here is I'm going to add in a few dot grid pages. All right, let's do this. So what do we need? What do we need if we want a Frankenplan? All right, so basically, when I did this before, I snagged an 18-month coil off of my Flower Power right out of the gate. So this is not the coil that comes with the Daily Duo. This is an upgraded 18-month coil. How did I get my 18-month coil? I ordered an 18-month planner in the beginning of the year because I knew I wanted the Flower Power. They didn't know how the Daily Duo was going to go, and it only came in layers, colorful. Cross your fingers that they do offer it in other designs next time. But that's a conversation for a whole nother day. All right, so you need your coil, and of course you can totally put whatever you want on one coil. You just have to make sure that you realize the bulk that the stickers and all that kind of stuff is going to add. And if you need to, drop it down to 4 months. That's kind of what I do. All right, so now we have our notebook pages that I uncoiled from somewhere else. And when I set this whole journey up to begin with, I had put all of these together. I binder clipped them somewhere else, and there they are. So everything is in order and ready to go for me to put it together. So in a minute, we'll add these. What else do we need? We need pliers, okay? Everybody who does this successfully and gets that good bend on your coil knows that you need 2 sets of pliers. Now, everybody knows that they kind of they'll bang up your coil if you're not careful. And some people don't care. I really don't care, but I have found the easiest way to not get it to be too boogered up. Just some face pads, okay? There are jewelry type like needle nose that people use. They have a way different end here. It is not like made to grip and grab things and bend and twist. It's softer, and I think they have like plastic caps or something on them, but basically what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna put this bad boy in here, and this is how I'm gonna use it. I'm just gonna use it just like that, okay? It's not gonna be perfect. It's still gonna leave some marks, but I don't really care, okay? It's just the coil, and it doesn't bother me. And then same thing right here. Here's the other thing. Some people use binder clips and they think that it works wonderfully. They clip everything together and away they go. And when you coil and uncoil, it's supposed to keep it all into place. I don't care enough to buy binder clips just to hold the pages in there. All right. I don't know. My strong hands will do it. It just doesn't bother me. I've talked enough. Let's just put this stuff off to the side, because no matter what, our first step is to uncoil this sucker, okay? All right, so what do? We gotta take some of this stuff out first. So as you can see, it's pretty boogered up here, okay? And I don't care. Nobody sees that I care about their opinion. I don't know. It doesn't bother me. If it bothers you, I'm gonna try to show you how to avoid getting it boogered up, okay? So let's pull up the sleeves on our really, really awesome and sexy loungewear. And let's go. So hopefully you can see what I'm doing here. I'm going to hold on to this and open this up, okay? Got my hands wrong, there we go. Okay, so you see I have it straightened out a little bit. What I'm gonna do real quick is I'm gonna take my fingers and I'm just gonna bend this sucker back down a little and back in. Because what you want it to have the curve still, okay? You want it to have that curl that will keep it running smooth in the pages. Okay, so that's not the best, but it's not bad, okay? It's not bad at all. Now, here's how it goes. Gotta pop this thing up so that you can pull it around for the first couple twists. Do you see? It's gotta be able to clear. So now look, it's not bad. Now I'm checking to see how this is rolling out of here, and it needs to come towards me a little. Okay, we need to disassemble. Okay, it's time. So I'm keeping all of this. Now, here's where I don't need this. All right, except I am going to leave this week, all right, this last week, because half of it is in here. I'm gonna just leave it. Doesn't bother me in the slightest. Some people it may bother, okay? It doesn't bother me. If it bothers you, then you should wait a couple more days in the year till what, Thursday? Yeah, you could do this Thursday night. And then we'll roll over into 2021. So here, all of this is going to go over here. And this page is the official beginning of, not official, but in the Daily Duo, this is the 2021 tab, okay? So, here we go. Now, January, here is my content calendar, okay? Keep in mind, that's how I like to do it. And here's my regular calendar. Here is the dashboard, and then we go into the month. So what I'm going to do, like we talked about, is I'm gonna put some of these in there. Okay, how many did I get? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So that's a very strange number for me to grab. I'm going to put 2 right here, okay? In the middle of January, or in the beginning of January. Then we're gonna go to our regular calendar, our dashboard, and then we roll right into the hourly, you see? Then hourly goes, I have another dashboard, which I do actually sometimes use and scribble on, if I remember it's there. That's part of the problem. Sometimes I don't remember it's there, but it needs to be here because it has the other side of the duo. So there is my rest of this week. So that's why I gotta keep the other pages in there, because this week is split up, half over there, half over here, all right? So then we have our entire duo pages, all of our duo pages for January. So we roll all the way up into February, okay? So with February, we have our content calendar, okay? And then we have these pages. Where did I put it in the last one? Where did I put them? Them there. Okay, I put them in between content and regular. So right here, in between content and regular, I just put 2. All right, there. Okay, so here's where we get frisky. We have our all this, and there's the end of my book. And it should just drop right in there like that because I've already arranged it. So let's just make sure. So we have March. This will be our content calendar. So in between, we put 2 pages. Perfect. Then we go to April. We have 2 calendars here. So in between, we put the last 2. Oh, there's only 1. That's weird. Hold on. All right, so there we have April regular calendar, dashboard. Okay. Why I have 2 of those, I don't know, but okay. All right. Now May, long story short, I had 2. I Frankenplan May. You got to watch that other video. I Frankenplan May a long time ago. So I didn't have another Flower Power May for the content calendar, and I really don't care because it's a content calendar, because there's my regular calendar. So content, 2 of these pages, and then regular calendar. So that brings us to the back. Ta-da. All right, what a mess that is, right? All right, so we're just going to take this and I'm just gonna start tapping it and getting them all where they need to be. So the goal of what I wanna do, I wanna be able to see through, okay? Can you see that? I wanna be able to see through those holes and make sure that they are, they're open. Nothing's blocking them, you know what I mean? All right. And you just keep going with that. It'll be a lot easier with these new pages because they haven't been tossed around and Frankenplan 3 times. Like, can you see the difference in the opening of those holes? You can totally see right through them. There we go. With the other ones, it gets a little shady in there. Okay. Do it again. And then I'm just gonna throw this one in the back here. Just because I have a page sitting here. All right, see how we can see through there? Beautiful. Stack that up. And now here's where you want to be a little careful, because now you got them all stacked up. Now look at the chunk of planner that's there. That is a lot to get these coils through, okay? So we have to be careful. So what did I have in here before? I have January, February, March. Maybe that's why. Maybe I'll take out April, because I really only had like 3 months in there. I had October, November, December. Yeah. So let's take out April, just because this is a little chunky. And then we'll pop April and May in later. There we go. Okay. That feels better. It felt a little obscene. You do have to, you gotta mind it, because using it, putting stickers in, popping the coil on, I have the folders that I put a ton of stuff in. This can get funky, okay? And that's the last thing you want, is her to be too funky when you put her on the coil, all right? So let's see. Now, if you look, you can barely see through there. All right, it's because a lot of these pages are used and abused. Now, this is where some people, they hit a coil clip here, okay? And maybe it would make my life easier. I'm not entirely sure, but I just need you to know I don't care, okay? I don't. I'll struggle. I'll make it work. It'll be fine. Now, we take it and start from the back. So here's my big advice here. You got to take this part slow. And sometimes you're going to have to help this piece along with your fingers. It's just the way it is. It's never going to go back in as easily as it came out the first time. And just expect that. Be ready. It's not a big deal. I know you guys get, not you guys, but I know some people get really nervous to do this. And I just want you to know that it's going to be okay. We got this. So you want to be able to see through those holes, okay? Just start there. All right, so I'm going to take this puppy and we're going to get it through right there, okay? Step 1. Now, you will notice that this will start to curve a little. You want that. that's why I don't like the binder clip thing. It doesn't, I don't know. And this is literally the game. Okay, you wiggle it, you jiggle it, and away we go. Okay, you want to hold it tight and use your finger and get it in there. Okay, wiggle it and jiggle it. Ta-da! All right, I'm going to speed this part up because nobody wants to watch this in slow motion. All right, so you just have to push it down. This is a trick for me, is I push it down and then I pull it up as needed. And get it all the way. And here we go. All right, so now we have to bend that thing back in. Same as before, except we just have to get it to go in. So, with the wide one, I'm going to hold here, okay? I'm gonna put it in here. I'm gonna hold the spot that I need it to bend from, okay? Does that make sense? Like where I need it to hinge from. I need it to hinge here. So I'm gonna hold it here, steady with this. Now, I feel like the trick is to hold this upside down almost. So I'm gonna go in like this and I'm gonna twist towards myself. I hope that makes sense, because it's hard. When you're doing it like this, it almost gets a little bit awkward. And I have found that every time I've had success, it's because I went in like this and I turned it like yo. See, these things, watch. Get all up in there, hold tight, and ta-da. Ta-da, ta-dum. All right, so of course you're gonna have to push it in there a little bit. So I always push it in, see where it pops back out, and there we go. This can come in a little bit more. Guys, this is gorgeous. It's perfect. Ta-da! Ta-da! And now I have all my pages in there. Okay, here are my Frankenplan. I added in some notes pages, but we have our whole new book. So now, keep in mind, okay, I still have all my beginnings, and just like my other planner, I still have August, September, October, November, and December. I still have the monthly view. I don't need the daily views. And let me show you something else. So let's just roll through, okay? So remember, I kept a couple of these days because they are part of this week for 2021. I thought that would be weird if I didn't have that in there. And if it bothers me a ton, I can just put a tiny little paper clip there and it'll open here. And if it really bothers me, I can snip them out and add them into my other planner. So the reason why I rip nothing is because I've saved them. Here it is. All our days in there. Everything's looking good. So now I want you to check this out. So this gorgeous thing right here, this is my brand new January spread, because today is Wednesday. We only have one more day of 2020. So I just wanted you to see what I did. Okay, so these are all the months that I've taken out so far. Here is my May. So I had taken May and I redated it. So these days here are from a 2021 duo, the first one I ordered. And I just redated them. Okay, June, same thing, because When we purchased these, they started in July. See how it has 2020? Well, this said 2021. And I just put date dots on and I redated it. That's what I wanted to do. I wanted to use it right away. So I did. And yeah. So the whole thing is on a coil. Check it out. So I haven't lost it. It isn't anywhere. It's back on a coil. I believe this is the original duo coil. And yeah, so I might end up with 3 of these, but that's the deal. They didn't go anywhere. They're still here. I'll throw a cover on them or just throw them in the bin with the rest of them. But I like to save them. They're so pretty. All right, guys. So the only other thing that we need to do is put some things back together. So let's find a cover. Okay, so I don't know about the rest of you, but I have a problem. All right, there's some dashboards. Here is a plain old cover. This is what I attempted to be a petite cover. Another pouch, every dashboard that EC sells. And here we go. You guys don't know or haven't done this for yourselves, I suggest you do. Use an old notebook, an old planner coil, and get your covers on there. I am going to take a notebook coil and I'm going to get all of these on there. Okay, because I can't do this anymore. I don't have enough room. So I'm just gonna, I know I have another notebook coil, so I'm gonna take all of these and put them on the smaller notebook coil, and that will make my life a lot easier because I want to get all of these on here. All right, ta-da. Still no room for any more on there. Pro tip, get another coil, save your covers, okay? Still I rise, love it. Great way to come into 2021, my babes. If you don't know, this cover is part of the Black Artist collaboration that Erin Condren has done. This is some original art by one of the Black artists featured in the Black Artist collaboration. They should be coming out with some more covers and artist stuff, or artwork. Oh my gosh, artist stuff. That's really what I just said. Artwork soon. They have released 2 waves of it. And they are just getting better and better. The proceeds go to the particular Black artist charity of choice, and yeah, I mean, I think it's pretty freaking awesome. This is original artwork and it's gorgeous. What we need to do is tell EC that we want accessories with this stuff. Okay, if they can make Wonder Woman accessories and they can make Hello Kitty accessories, damn it, they can make accessories with stuff like this on it. I would totally get it. So I hope you really enjoyed this video. I hope that you got value from this video. Let me know in the comments if you have any questions. Are you scared to Frankenplan? Don't be. I'll help you. Message me. Join my Facebook group and jump in there and see That's so much of a better way for us to communicate. And let's start our little Sour Plans community over there. All right, 2021, bring it on. Oh, I must have hit this. Sorry, I swear I watch all my videos and the freaking things are crooked all the time. All right, so just so you know, there is a 20% off sale going on right now through through January 2nd, if I'm not mistaken. 20% off. There's also 30% off, not combined with the 20, but off of soft-bound planners as well. Find your most favorite accessories and snag them. So they have some A5s and they are worth checking out. This is the checklist journal. Then we have our goal setting journal, which I absolutely started in this too. And then this one, which I'm starting probably today or tomorrow, is the wellness log. It has been reformatted. I think that's about it. But snag these at 20% off. You're already winning for 2021. I'm gonna put this whole thing in here because you know I love my flower power. Pop it in there. Ta-da. Look, I have to put in my new garbage schedule. I have my stickers for the week right here, my coupons, and my brand new sticky note trio that came in the last sticker subscription. That's right. Fern Creek stickers, my new fave. All right, guys. It has been amazing. Don't be scared to Frankenplan, okay? And if you need help, reach out to me. I will walk you through it. I'll hook you up. And if really, honestly, if you need to send it over to me and mail it to me, let me know. I'll do it and mail it back to you, okay? I'm always here for you. All right, guys. So I greatly appreciate you. Don't forget, this is Sarah from Sour Plans, and you better get down there and subscribe. I'm looking to get my 500 more viewers here, okay? So let's go. Guys, 2021. It's going to be fabulous. You know why? Because it's exactly how we're going to make it. Make good choices. Be good people. Peace.